go ahead and read number 6 out loud, please.
Yeah. That one had like both, so I didn't really know. Athletes experience fewer injuries on artificial turf athletic fields than on natural grass fields. Additionally, natural grass fields are more expensive to maintain than fields made of artificial turf. Nevertheless, this committee recommends replacing the university's current artificial turf field with a natural grass field. So I put A because of the second part that said the university's current artificial turf athletic field has required extensive maintenance.
First, let's go ahead and review what kind of question is this?
I guess like a strengthening.
No. I think that's part
I
of
don't know that.
You haven't gone over this question type. It's not extremely common. There's probably there'll probably be one on your test. It's called a paradox question. And so so a paradox question is one wherever there's something that just seems kind of odd, but it happens to be true. And so what is the thing that is odd about this stimulus, or like that doesn't really make sense?
It gives like reasons why we shouldn't have, or we should have turf fields, and then ask for a natural grass field.
Excellent. And so whenever the key thing, so this is an easier paradox question, but whenever we get to more difficult paradox questions, the thing that is most important to remember when you're answering these is we have to find the connection between the two different variables. So whatever our answer choice is, it has to explain the relationship between those two things. It can't just explain one end or the other. And when we get to harder ones, oftentimes the most attractive wrong answer will only address one side or explain one side of the discrepancy and not the relationship between both of them. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And so whenever you said, what did you say first? I'm sorry. A. So the university's current artificial turf athletic field has required extensive maintenance since its original installation. Does that help us explain why we're doing what we're doing?
I thought it did.
And why is that?
Because if you're doing like, and the second part it says natural grass fields are more expensive to maintain. So if there had to be a ton of maintenance, then I guess it's not saying like why it'd be expensive. So then I guess it's not really addressing it.
Oh, so we have athletic experience fewer injuries on artificial turf field. Okay, so what are the things, why do people not have natural grass fields? Like why do people not choose those? Because
there are more injuries and they're more expensive to maintain.
Yes. So what A is saying is that our turf field has required extensive maintenance since its original installation. But is that comparing, this is like the perfect example of what I just described. So yeah, the artificial turf is taking a lot of maintenance, but do we know anything about how much the grass field is going to take to maintain?
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So then when we look at B, what does it say?
Most injuries sustained on artificial turf fields take longer, more than 50%.
Excellent.
Take longer to heal and require more expensive physical therapy than do injuries sustained on natural grass fields.
So this is what I literally think of as like the difference of tearing your ACL versus like an ankle sprain.
Yeah.
Like, I'm thinking of like soccer in particular, where like, like ankle sprains or whatever, because like it's like old and muddy and there's like a hole where whenever you do get injured on turf, like it's bad.
Yeah. And I put B as my second answer too, because I thought either of them could do it. I guess I didn't look too deep as deep as I should have into that.
Yep. You said you also thought about D?
Yeah, I put B as like the second answer on mine.
Okay, so